Hey everybody, it's Melissa. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day and I hope you had a great week. Well, we are 3 days into May, and so I'm going to be doing a little switch over as far as main planner size goes. I have already done it, actually. And so I was going to show you guys some of the stuff that I've got going on. I'm trying to make this very quick because my camera is about to die, so I'm in a hurry. Anyway, this is my normal size that I use for my main stuff. And it is the Franklin Covey Compact. Oh my goodness. I should have turned that off. My phone rings all the time these days. Anyway, Franklin Covey Compact, which honestly has been my main size for over a year now. Before that, I used personal wide all the time. And, you know, but then I set all the other sizes up as well. So I'm like, let's switch into one of them. And I'll tell you the main reason. Anyway, that's been what I've been using for quite some time. That's my main thing, but then I have personal wide and B6 and regular personal size also set up. And A6 is what I carry in my purse as a wallet. And then I do have an A5 Kiki K that I pull out every now and then to jot stuff down in. But for the most, this is my thing right here. You're going to hear lots of background noises today. My cat is literally over there playing with one of the kids' toys. He loves that he can push the buttons and make music. He's a weird little fella. Okay, so why do I have this in front of us? Well, this is the B6 that I'm using right now. This is my Canterbury Bells ostrich, but that's just because my little weirdo kitty. But that is just because I am waiting on one of these. I have a B6 size in this. It should be shipped out any day now. This is the Janet Leather Violet that is so gorgeous and soft and scrumptious. And then on the inside, I have the Vinca, which is almost the same size as the Canterbury Bells. Same color, excuse me. Almost. I actually like the color a little bit better than the Canterbury Bells. So this is a personal size. What I have coming is a B6 size. So I can put some big B6 stuff. The only problem with B6, it's kind of like the same problem that you get with Franklin Covey Compact. It's harder to find inserts than it is for personal and personal wide. A lot harder. These inserts that I am using are either handmade or this is planner press for actual calendars and the weeks. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the only one of the few B6. Oh, don't even forget her. Creative Tidbits on Etsy also has them. So I do have 2 places I can go to. And see, this is her stuff. This is in my medical. So this has all my trackers, appointments, medications, everything. Insurance, you name it. It is in there. And then, like I said, all my different kinds of trackers I use. So that is all from Creative Tidbits. And she also has, she had a lot of medical stuff. I was so stoked. I ordered it in almost every size she had. But I love this tracker that I'm using right now. This is super fun. And then blood pressure tracker. Blood pressure's not been so great lately. And then this I ordered from a shop, I can't remember the name, but it's the same shop I got all of my pretty dashboards, the rainbows and the dream catchers from. Wish I didn't blank, but even her B6 is not quite B6 size, you see? You see there? A little bit. I think a lot of shops, when they say they have the B6, it's the B6 size you would get like in Astrology, which is not as wide as you can see as a Rings B6 normally is. But I have been able to find a lot of stuff. I've made most of my own deco. I found these. at an Etsy shop, and then I just labeled them myself. I do wish Cloth and Paper would do B6 rings. Oh my goodness, I'd be all over that all the time. And then I have lots of pretty little decos in here that I did specifically for this planner, actually. Lots of note pages, pretty purple things. Just see all that pretty. I did several beautiful vellums, made my own list section, my own note section, to-do section. These are from So Much Crafting. I have had them for years. I've just never used them. Have had them for years. Butterfly, beautiful fairy. And these are a little bit small. I didn't cut them correctly, but I made these as well, the day planner. It's got the pretty flowers in the background. So that's a daily I did. And we have little stuff like this. Have my Joshua Tree sticker there. Another Joshua Tree there with, this is from Planner Press. Stay close to people who feel like sunshine. And I dug that. This is a Poi and Hun key card. It's clear what you see to do, important, working on, complete, next week, and canceled. It just gives you a way to, I guess, organize your inbox better. My little baby Zephyr, when he was first born, looking around at everybody. Wasn't even a day old there, and he already had that little head lifted up looking at everybody. This is also from that same shop that I showed the girl one, Make Today Amazing with rainbows. These you get to customize any color you want, which is, I think, very cool. I made that vellum. This is from Joshua Tree, my little darling Kaya. And I just made that dashboard on card box. Just tried to make as much nice purpley stuff that's going to go with this as possible. And then this is just, I have till June, I think, in here. Yeah, so I have till June. Another one of my pretty vellums. Dashboard I did. And vellums, and then a whole sheet of my babies, all of my babies. They just make me happy. There is the dream catcher I was telling you about. I have several of these in different colors. Vellum I made, and then going into 2024. Again, this is Planner Press. The only thing about Planner Press that I don't like is, man, it takes forever for them to get stuff to you. So if you're wanting something and you want it in a hurry, make sure you order it. Well, if you want it at a certain time, make sure you give them enough time to get it done, because it's going to take a while. It is going to take a while. And also, the thing I didn't like is when I got these inserts, they were just a smidge off with their hole cutting. And so it made me have to pull on it a little bit to get them into my rings, so they didn't just slide in there like normal. So that was something I noticed. Okay. But anyway, the beautiful purples. Look at there, all that pretty purple stuff. I get so much cool stuff on Etsy. More purple stuff. Even a new pen. That's an Energel's newest reusables. I don't know if it's alloy or blah 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 blah. Alloy steel. But you know, Energel's got great pens and great ink, so I was stoked that they came out with that. They have pink ones and turquoise ones and beautiful. They have a lot of colors that are really, really nice. So it's kind of spendy. It's like 18 bucks, but on Amazon. So that's why I don't have all the colors yet, but I will get some more because I do like them. I like them a lot. And I like them as far, well, this is, oh, this one is a Pilot. That's what this one is. And this is the only color they have this one in. But because of the rubbery thing, it makes it hard to get into the thing. And then I have all the other colors of the other Energels. And then I have a bunch of colors of Sarasa Dries. But I've been having problems with these pens. I don't know why, but my ink's been exploding. I'm like, what are you doing with your life and my life? And then this is just going to be, there's another one of those beautiful dashboards. Just, you know, I enjoy having this small planner too. They feel so different, isn't it? I guess it's a thing, you know. Sorry about my cat. But I can't make him stop. It's just too cute. Anyway. So I really like the way a personal feels in your hand. It's just weird. And if you're a planner, girls, you know what I'm talking about. Different things hit you in different ways. But I've got a lot of cute stuff in here too. And a lot of these inserts I got from AliExpress. This Mini Joy stuff. I love it. The paper quality is fantastical. It really, really is. And of course it's kind of a yellow. But she has, or the store has so many different ones. Different kinds, trackers, just a ton of stuff. Budget. This is another one from Creative Tidbits. It's a mood tracker that you can do detailed morning, noon, and evening, and it's a week on each page. You see. So I haven't started using that one yet because I like the new one I got from her shop from my B6 even better. She just got some really cool stuff. Girls got it going on. Okay, so medicine log. This was from May Paper Co. Even though I have a typed version too, you know. And I have cute little stuff. I have a different selection of dividers in this one. This is Cloth and Papers Essentials. But then I also have these. Check them out. I got several of these. I got some that's white. This one that's got different florals on them. And then there was one more. Oh, the ones that have the little just like white flowers all over them. They've got those two all from AliExpress. And it has notes. Did I put them all in here? I might not have. But you get calendar, list, to do, notes. I'm not sure what else. But I put schedule in here, and then I also have the cloth and paper monthlies to go in this one. Again, wish all this came in B6 size, but it does not. And then I just have a lot of cute little, you know, thingies that I made and put in there. And as far as the inserts themselves go, cloth and paper. So, now, let me show you what I got today. This is the time of year that if you want to try somebody's inserts, but you did not want to pay the huge price that they are at the beginning of the year, if you can just wait, hold off, get you some printables or something, or some less expensive ones. And if you'll wait to this time of the year, most shops, cloth and paper included, are going on their 50% off sale because we're halfway through the year. So you can get a 6 months, in my case, 7 months supply, you know, for half price, 50% off. And so that's what I did with this. First of all, let's look at their little goodies. They always send the cutest things. Look at there. I've got a few of these, and I'm not quite sure yet how I want to use them. I know what they're for. But I've got another pair that's a really light lilac color that I like. And then you get one of these, and with this, you get your invoice, and then they usually send you a couple of little goodies in here. Well, they sent this one this time. So it's just a journaling card that they do. And then these you can keep, stick in your planner to put whatever you want to put in there. Stickers, receipts. Just, you know, possibilities are endless. So this is cute. So you get one of these little packets with every order you make. And so I've got, by now, I've got several of these. Sometimes the envelope, oh, I can't do it right now. sometimes the envelope will be black, like a dark charcoal color. So you can have different colored ones too. And then what I got this in personal size and personal wide. Now both my personal and my personal wide, which right now I've got this Gilio Lotus that is housing my personal wide. It is also, the inserts in here are also from Cloth and Paper. So that's pretty cool. There's another one of those. Like I said, now you can use personal wide and B6. It's totally up to you, but I was wanting to find some. I was wanting to do B6 this time because of the fact that if you will look, now there is a difference between the size. It's minuscule, but there is a difference between the size of Vanderspeck's personal wide and their B6. So there is a difference. So if you want to do the true B6 size that you can get from Planners Press or Creative Tidbits, you're going to want a true B6 size planner. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of hangover. So if you can look here, it comes right to the edge, you know, which is what I think a B6 insert should do. It's appropriate, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I had a B6 in this one made, because that way, if I want to do B6 inserts, I can. If I want to change it into my Cloth and Paper personal wide inserts, I can also do that. I can go either direction. But what these are is something I've never ordered before, because they're very expensive if you get them at the first of the year, like I said, and even other shops on Etsy, they're all very expensive. All the really nice shops like Poi and Hun, Infinite Lotus, every one of them are very expensive with this. But since they were 50% off, I'm like, I'm going to go for it. It is the dailies inserts. That's why you see they're very thick. Very, very thick. So instead of having a weekly agenda in here, you actually have a day on 2 pages. So I think it's a day on 2 pages. We're about to find out. I have had dailies before, but not dated dailies. Yeah, so you get a day on 2 pages. So with a week, this would have your entire week. So you'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how it would go. This one has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And the only reason it's only 3 is because this is the beginning of that. Then you flip over and you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So one, they will take up a little bit more room in your planner, but you don't have to put all of them in there if you don't want to. That's the big thing. They still come with the calendar, so you've got everything you need in here. So I'm going to be taking out, oh, and something else, guys. Don't let out-of-date planners scare you, okay? Because you can always redate them. Always, okay? So here's the May through the end of the year. So that's how much is unusable as far as dated goes. But like I said, with the way that is, you can always just color out the date. The little teeny tiny date there, little teeny tiny date there, and little teeny tiny date there. You can either put small pieces of washi on it, little dots, stickers and stuff on it. You can just mark it out with a marker if you want to, and then just date them for yourself, and you can still continue to use them. So they don't have to go to waste. Trust me, I change inserts, you know, sometimes multiple times in the course of a year. I love inserts. I love seeing different inserts, designs, and I love how the inserts just, to see how they work for you, see which works best. So I'm I'm a planner fanatic in every sense of the word. So I am going to put some of these dailies. This will go, of course, into the personal size. And then I'll have to decide The one thing that Melissa does that is absolutely stupid, and I do it to all my planners, stupid, is I decorate ahead of time so much. This is the entire month of May I have already decorated. June, already decorated with all my stickers. And so when I, except for that week, that's good. That's a good thing. So when I do get something like this, I'm like, oh man, if I start using it right then all those stickers are going to go to waste. I can't stand that. But then all my paper's going to go to waste, and I can't stand that either. So that's Melissa. That's just Melissa's, you know, brain malfunctioning like it does so frequently. It's fun inside here, though. We have a lot of fun. All right. So that is the personal size. Then I also got the same thing in the personal wide. Same thing, though. I've already got those decorated ahead of time, too. Probably at least through June, but whatever. Whatevs. As my daughter would say, whatevs. Like I said. Now, I don't think there's a lot of these in here like there were last time. You know, last year they were right before every month. So I'm not sure how many of those you get. And then, of course, you always get your This Planner Belongs to You with your perpetual calendar, holidays and observances. And then this is what is on most of them, is sayings and quotes and everything. There's your calendar. And I really like the way this year they separated the calendar from the weeks and the days, because that way, and you know, with so many others, they'll have their calendar and then the week starts right there. So you have to kind of keep that week until the month goes away, because the calendars aren't separated. Cloth and paper not only separates them, they give you note pages on either side. And then with the start of each week, you'll have a calendar. That's something else you can just stick a sticker on. You can put like a little note sticker or whatever you want to get rid of if you're, you know, if you've got some that are out of date. So that's another thing. If you find some that's completely out of date and they're dirt cheap and they're still selling them last call, grab them and then just date them yourself. And that's a great way to find out if you like them or not. I love cloth and paper. Excuse me. I had to take a drink. But I love cloth and paper because I love the feel of the paper and I love the way it saturates ink. You know, not all paper is equal when it comes to stuff like that. This is a little bit thicker than any of the others you're going to get. And it's got a slightly more, I don't want to say rough, but but that would be the thing. It's not quite as smooth as most other shops do, but that makes the ink just saturate inside of it so much better. It just stands out. So that's just one of the reasons I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that it's, you know, you get a very minimal view, but you can still see things, you know. So many shops. The one that gets me the most is Infinite Lotus. In order to be minimal, they make the writing just as light as possible. And if you are, you know, have any eye problems whatsoever, if you're, you know, if you can't see quite as good from age or whatever, it's difficult. I actually wrote them one time because I do love their, let's see, this is Infinite Lotus. This is Franklin Covey size. And, you know, I love the style of it. It's got the open-ended sections to writing and stuff, but it is so small and so light that I literally spend extra time looking to make sure I write things in the right places, and then sometimes I find out I don't. This is there you can see this one. I love this style of this layout for weeklies. I think it's very cool. You got to-dos here, priorities here, and this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, notes next week. I love that. But I do wish it was just a tiny bit. You might not can see the difference, but I can. And two, the color of cloth and paper is just bright white, so it shows up very nicely. But yeah, I mean, this just works for me better. I just can visually see it better. You know, you might be different. Who knows? But it's just an example of how it goes. And they have multiple different, well, I think they have 3 different styles you can choose from now in their weeklies. They have the traditional side that's horizontal with lines. They have one with no lines, I think, and then they have 3, but they're really, you know, really good. And then 4 counting this. So as we hit into June and stuff, I will start using these. I will, gosh, trying to think. I think that's all. Oh, think without killing you guys if I can. There we go. So sorry. I could put this in my B6. I'd have to totally reset that up too, though. But we will see. We will see what I do. And if I do it in B6, put it in my B6, my other things are not going to line up correctly. My creative tidbits, medical information, and everything. So we'll just have to see. But these are beautiful, and these are a great way for you to, like I said, if you've been wanting to try them out, but you just didn't want to pay that price. And that doesn't just go for cloth and paper. If there's some other shops too, they pretty much do the same thing. Everybody goes about 50% off this time of year. And even Erin Condren has some of her planners on sale for a pretty decent price. But everybody does it, and it's very welcome. I enjoy it. Makes me happy, happy, happy. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little tutorial of mine. As soon, I'm hoping I get this. They said it would ship no less than the 6th. And I can't wait, because I was always so scared of Janet leather for staining and everything. Now this one is scratched up a bit. I don't mind that at all. The feel is fantastic. A lot of the scratches I can go in and I can wipe off with the oils in my hands. I could probably get them all off with a leather conditioner. I'm not sure. The big thingy I worry about always is stains. This is only the 3rd Janet leather I have, and the other 2 that I have are on the inside of the planner, so they're not exposed to those things that I'm so likely to do to them. But this one, I could not stand it. I'm like, this color is just the best color I've ever seen in my life. And I want them all. See, I haven't got a pin mark on there. I still don't let it bother. I still don't care. But she's a gold. I did get gold rings in this one that's coming. I didn't in this one, but I did another one. So I have my gold rings and all my pretties in there. And, you know, store up my... This is the most expensive planner I've ever bought. This is the only ostrich I have. But oh my gosh, I was just so stoked to get it. I love the texture of the ostrich. I would like one, no quills. I love the way the ones with no quills look. But my problem is with that is this cost what 3 of the others would cost. And I can't stop ordering the others long enough to save up the money to get another one of this. That's me. That's my issues. All right. There she goes. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hello. Please leave a comment. I like hearing from you guys. Anything is fine. I always reply. Like, subscribe if you can, share me with your friends, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.